Okay, since I recently sold several trainers and a lot of people watched the video about adding a lot of speed to your swing, which is great, but my trainer is like really designed, when you get really good sequence you're going to add speed, but it's really designed to get you to feel this really basic motion where, so you have to put your arms on top to get yourself in a proper position, take your grip, which translates into a functional golf grip. So positions are sort of built into that. And then is to really get the feeling that you want, that you're going to then eventually make bigger. What you want to do is just let your arms hang, and this is something that most people will not be able to do well. It's your body doesn't want to be relaxed. It wants to, when you pick something heavy, it wants to pull on it a little bit. So training your arms to just really relax. So when I got a relaxed feeling, I'm going to just start shifting my weight a little bit, and I'm not shifting my head. You notice I'm shifting my weight, but I'm leaving my center. So if you think of this motion, your body is sort of doing a similar motion, which is it's keeping the center of your swing relatively in one place, but moving the center of your swing. Center of mass is moving, so your weight's shifting and rotating. But you don't have to think about it that much, other than you do have to attend to, okay, I'm not moving my center, and I'm not using my arms. So how am I doing that? So that you can see I'm shifting my center of mass to accomplish that. You don't have to be perfectly in one spot. So that's the feeling you want to start getting, is just feel how you can move this just with the swinging of your body, and how that swinging of the body starts to get ahead of the swinging of the E-bell. So it gets a little bit ahead, starts to drive it, and then if I give it a little more time, I wait a little longer, starts to become a bigger swing. So that's what you're building, that little subtle motion. And you really want to learn to, so take that. Now the challenge to get even more relaxed with your arms, because now you don't have all that mass to help you. So feel yourself swinging your arms, and then just move that motion through the ball. You'll get a pretty functional swing that actually has a fair amount of speed on it. So that nothing swing was a 105-yard pitching wedge. So, and just one thing to remember that I sometimes forget is when you get to the last one, so you don't develop a habit of not finishing your swing. Your last practice swing, just go ahead all the way through it. So, all the way through nice and easy. Don't add any sort of upper body force or hit to that. And then take it as big as you can, and keep going back and forth. Take it as big as you can before you start realizing, now I'm trying to get at it. But when I get at it, you want to move through it. If I just make that bigger and take a little more time, there's a pretty close to a full swing there. So see what that one did. So that's 124 with a pitching wedge. I bet it was a little cut, so let's square that up. Now, see what that one does. It's pretty good down the middle more, a little longer, I'm guessing. There's 135, so plenty long for a pitching wedge. So there it is. So that's, get the feeling you're really working on taking, the best way to think about it is you're taking everything extraneous, unnecessary, disruptive, adjusting, compensating out of your swing on the smallest level that you feel like you can do that in a really pure way. So take it to the smallest level. It could be even teenier than what I'm showing. When I started working on this myself, I did very small. So I just had an idea, what if I put nothing into my swing other than that? So, and again, even on this small one, let it drop a little, and then turn. So a little clean one. And come over the top a little bit on that. So I turned a little too soon. So wait for it and then turn. Better. 10 meters better. So there you go. That's how to work on it, and then really build up to a bigger and bigger swing from that solid foundation of the most sort of minimal, pure, body-driven motion that you can create. And so once you capture that in a small way, then you can start figuring out, how do I make that a little bigger, give it a little more time, rotate a little harder at the end, all those kinds of things.